Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I've kind of just been a little on the emotional side the last couple of days, and there's just, as we all know, a lot going on in the world, and a lot of it's very, very heartbreaking. So I had um, a little bit about me. Side note, I was kind of in a mood yesterday, and I was like, just emotional about a lot, and um, anyway, one of my favorite things to do, meditating, or one of my things that I do when I meditate, and connect with God, my angels, and spirit guides. Obviously, first and foremost, prayer, but another tool that I've used were cards, oracle cards, tarot. But this is the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Cross. And so I pulled these out and just shuffled for a while and asked for a message. And I am using the Summon the Divine chakra card reading. So the first would be the root chakra, which I pulled the Underworld. The second would be the heart chakra, which I pulled the Queen. And then the third would be the crown, which I pulled the Judge. Now, you can, if you want to, interpret all the chakras, but this is just a basic 3-card spread. So I chose to do this one. It's very cool. So I just got this, so I'm learning, how to use this. Anyway, so I'll read the Summon the Divine, or the meaning of the 3-card spread. The shape and the meaning of the spread is based on the model of the spine as a vertical path toward divinity. The old yogis have been known to say, we are only as awake as our spine. Although this spread is simplified to represent only 3 ascending chakra centers, you can of course include all 7. However, focusing on the root, heart, and crown will give you a grounded and clear vision of what is happening within those energetic centers of the spiritual, emotional, and perhaps physical level. So the first card for the root, the archetypal foundation. This card represents the grounding or lack thereof by which you navigate core fear, habits, and stuckness. It also can point to the state of your primary relationships, family of origin, current community, or lovers. So the first card we pulled for my root would be the Underworld. Now, I'm a Scorpio, so this energy can also be used for any other Scorpio. I think that's what I'm going to put this video under. Can also use this energy as well. Sorry I'm reading this, but who cares, right? I'm just in the mood today where, like, fuck it all. Not really, though. In a mood, all right? Don't get me started. So, the Underworld. This is not a time to mince words. The archetype territory of the Underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm, which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into the depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives it dangerous power. Traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light amid our shadowy times, facing darkness and choosing light in the most is the most profound calling of all. I mean, that last line takes my breath away. Because that is it right now, and that has been a big chapter in my life, and maybe this might resonate with someone else. Please let me know in the comments of this video if it does. But that is the root, and this card again represents the grounding of which you navigate core fear habits and stuckness at this point in your current life. And that is so true, facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. So second, I pulled the Queen for the heart chakra. The heart, the archetype image currently residing in the heart. This is the card that will tell you a deep longing, calling, or conflict that is at the center of all centers within the psyche. Without knowing and spending time with the energy within the heart, one can never be satisfied. The Queen. And this is the Queen. These are really pretty cards too. I love this deck. In the back are diamonds. Isn't that cool? I love it. Love it. Love it. Shine bright like a diamond, right? The Queen. Like her counterpart, the King, the Queen has a dualistic nature. Either she presides over the realm with grace and eloquence that comes from the heavens to uplift the spirit of others, or she falls into petty, contemptuous mood, casting a shadow across the land. If the King is in the ego, the Queen is the expression of that ego in the world. She is the lotus's bloom. She's the dancer's bow. She's the moon's radiant reflection when the Queen is seated in her rightful and righteous place. She is patient and forgiving. She waits for the grace of God and Goddess to move through her, striving and grasping for nothing. To be the benevolent leader, to embody the Queen, is to settle into deep trust, resolve, and power. The royal Queen fears nothing, for divinity itself cradles her. In my heart, this is powerful. This is basically saying, don't, not to live in fear, for divinity itself cradles your heart, which is just beautiful right now. The crown chakra, the archetype of the energy divinity within this card, represents the part of you that wants to reach beyond the self toward heaven. The card may show what is blocking this ascension. It can give you an idea of how you can serve this world. And the final card I pulled for this was the Judge, which is when, there's a hand up and then a hand out. Like I solemnly swear, and then a helping hand. That's what it reminds me of. The Judge has an incredibly important job. They work every hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. When this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and other. Ironically, the Judge's energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear-mongering. This is the Judge out of balance, building walls, separating from other. When this same discerning force is made conscious and healed, however, the Judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those who are in need, and forgiving again and again. Love is the deciding factor. I just want to repeat that again. Love is the deciding factor. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Sorry. Awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your Judge in order. The world needs it. That's all I have today, because I'm crying now. But I think that's a beautiful message. I love my angels and my spirit guides and God. I hope this message, if anyone else needed to hear it, Scorpio or not, I hope that it finds you and gives you some kind of inspiration in life right now. Love and light.